Hi everybody, it's Savannah. Welcome back, welcome, bienvenidos, welcome. Today we're gonna go on to our junk journal January day 8, which is antique, and I don't have really a plan for this yet, but what I did was I grabbed one of my latest vintage haul books, because what typically qualifies as an antique is supposed to be 100 years old. And so I was looking through, and this book, if you watched one of my videos recently, I talked about where they had safety penned, straight penned in papers, and this is the book, which I just think is so neat. They didn't have staples when they had this book. They just safety penned, straight penned it. Anyway, this book is copyright 1917. So this is over 100 years old, and so I figured it qualified. And I figured I would just come in here and do some things with this. So this is a book of poetry called Just Folks by Edgar A. Guest, who I've never heard of. So I thought what I might do is try to find a page. They're like kind of short stories and poetry, it looks like. So I wanted to see if I could find a page that has a complete poem on one page. Oh, this one does. Home. The road to laughter beckons me, the road to all that's best. The home road where I nightly see the castle of my rest, the path where all is fine and fair and little children run, for love and joy are waiting there as soon as day is done. There is no rich reward of fame that can compare with this. At home I wear an honest name, my lips are fit to kiss. At home I'm always brave and strong, and with the setting sun, they find no trace of shame or wrong in anything I've done. There shine the eyes that only see the good I've tried to do. They think me what I'd like to be. They know that I am true, and whether I have lost my fight or whether I have won, and I find a faith that I've been right as soon as day is done. Oh, that is beautiful. We're going to go with this one. I want to gently tear it. I don't want to mess up the font, the writing. And there is something on the back, old time family, but you know how sometimes we have to make tough choices with our old stuff, and we're going to preserve this one and give it a new life. So let's dig in and see what we're going to do. I think I actually want to make this a tag because this paper is very brittle. I don't want to just glue it down. I'd like to make it a journal card or journal tag. So let me find some paper to put it on. Oh, I think that'll work. This is actually a little scrap of cardstock I have, and I did some stamping on it, but I'm going to cover that up. Okay, so we're going to just glue it down. And actually, I might do some stamping on this. That's a pretty idea. Where did my glue stick go? Oh, here it is. So how is everyone? Are you guys just loving Junk Journal January? I'm loving it. I'm having so much fun. Trying to make sure there's not a shadow there. Again, I'm sure you all know this is hosted by Meg's Journals, and I haven't been saying it, but I have the people who are actually doing the collaboration with Meg's Journals. All those that playlist is linked in every Junk Journal January video that I do, and then there's also a link to the person that is doing the video for that day to their YouTube channel. So that is in all of them. And I don't think I've been talking about that and saying that, and I apologize. So, but just know that it is in there. I'm having a blast. I'm getting so many viewers, and I appreciate everybody watching and subscribing to my channel. I just am blown away with how much love and support you all have been giving me. I did straighten my desk up a little bit, and now I can't. There they are. Find stuff. Actually, I just like restack stuff in piles. I didn't really straighten. Okay, let's just first cut around the cardstock here. And see what I want to do, because I do want to tear this. Tear around it. I don't want all the super straight edges, because this is supposed to be antique, which would be old and vintagey. Not vintagey. Vintage is newer stuff. I had recently looked that up. Okay, let's tear this side. Oh, really off track. There we go. Oh, I like it. Okay. So since this is antique, I am going to go ahead and ink this. I'm going to go with a little bit darker ink. It's not super dark still, but can't wait to see what everyone creates. There's so many women doing this, and I just love seeing it all, everyone's take on it. Okay, so then let's get this side. Actually, I think I'm going to cover this back page with book paper. So I have some other book paper. It's not quite as old. This is such a neat book that I have here. It's got history and stuff, so it's the Standard Dictionary of Facts. It's a really, really interesting paper. So you guys are probably going to think I'm nuts, because I'm going to cover this with book paper, and then I'm going to cover it again with a piece of like blank paper for journaling on. But that is what I want to do to make it look antique and older. Okay, so I'm gonna, maybe I should just go down with that. That makes sense. The reason I was thinking the book page is I was thinking of having it show through, but we've already got book page there. So let's go ahead and get glue all around this. Probably could have done that before I tore the edges, but that's okay. It'll just create another layer, because I'm actually going to tear a little bit, not a lot wider, but a little bit wider. Than the tag itself, just to create even more layers, because I just love the layers. On it. Okay. And then I'm gonna kind of wrinkle this up and around it a little bit. Kind of just going back and forth, being pretty rough with it. There we go. Yeah, I like like it like that. So then let's ink this up a little bit too, even though it is kind of coffee dyed. I'm just being really rough with those edges because it'll just wrinkle them up even more. So there's the back, so you can write on it. And then for the tag, I'm going to do it off to the side maybe. Actually, since this came out of a book with straight pens, I think I know what I want to do. Let's grab a little bit of this fabric. And I'm gonna make a tab with it. Let's make it a little bit smaller. And obviously I don't know how old these straight pins are, but let's see if we can take one of these old rusty straight pins out. And put a little tab on it. I just don't want to cover up where it says home. And I don't want it to fall off. So what I'm going to do is put, and the glue gun's not working again. That's okay. I'm going to put it on here and kind of wrinkle it up a little bit. And then do the same thing on the back side. And then I'm going to try and take the safety pin, the straight pen, let's see, without poking myself, if that's going to be possible. Oh, the cardboard is thick. I mean, it's thick now. And the glue is there. Oh, it just all of a sudden stopped. Doesn't want to go in anymore. Okay, here we go. Okay, nope, it's not going in, and I bent it. Let's see if I can go up a little higher. There we go. It's hard to see, but in person, I don't know if you can see it better if I hold it up. In person, you can see it. So there, maybe that's a vintage or an antique piece as well. I'm going to pull it. I want to kind of try to get it under there a little bit. Okay, there, now it's kind of going up and down. Okay, so we've got that on, and then I think I want to put something here. What would I want to put there to finish that edge a little bit? Let's see. Let's make pretend we've got a little bit of vintage lace here. To go with it, and I think I coffee dyed this. It might have been this color. I just don't remember. No, I don't like that. Okay, let's do a little stamping on here. I think I'm gonna do navy, and I'm gonna pick some of my one or two of my little botanicals. Oh, I have pink flowers there. That's okay though. Oh, that is pretty. Do I want just the one? I think I do. I think I like the simple one. There. Let's see, what else? I'm not actually super happy with the safety pin here, or the straight pin. What if I try to put it here? Oh, I like that better there. And then now I can cover something there. Or put something there. I think I'll put an old button. And I don't know how old these buttons are, but we can pretend they're vintage. Maybe I don't want a button. Maybe I think I want a button, but I don't want a button. I don't see one I'm not liking the way it's looking. Oh, what about this one? Oh, I do like that one. Okay, let's think about that one for a minute. Actually, you know what I think I'm not liking? I think I'm not liking the tag. I mean the tab. I do like that. Let's go with that. So I like the button, but I didn't like the tab. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. I wonder if I can just put a little color right here to where it tones that down to where it doesn't look quite as stark, quite as new. What else does this thing? I think that is really kind of cute by itself. I mean, it's simple. Do we want something on the back over here? Let me see. Just wondering. I made that. No, I'm not. Actually, you know what? I think I would like it really just like this. It's simple. It's elegant. It highlights the vintage or the antique paper. I really like it like that. And then we've got a rusty paper clip to clip this into our journal. And I think that's kind of short and sweet in wrapping it up. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so there we have it, day 8, antique. And then when you want to journal on it, then it's a hidden spot too, which actually tomorrow is hidden, the prompt, but I think it's pretty. Sometimes simple is simple and is gorgeous. All right, there we go. Well, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm sending you lots of love. I pray that somewhere in today, during the day you find a very special moment where your heart is at peace and your spirit is joyful. And I thank you for watching and supporting, and for subscribing to my channel, and for liking my videos, and the comments. I love the comments you guys are leaving. I wish everyone would leave comments. Not just because it helps algorithms and stuff like that, just because I'm loving responding to you all so much and having little chats with you. And I just thank you so much. Check out all the other creators that are doing Junk Journal January. And until next time, love always, Savannah.